To you, is it a concern that every play they ran with him is out of the shotgun, including backed up in his own end zone?
It's not a concern because then we would be talking out of both sides of our mouths. Because yesterday we said we wouldn't see the full offense. We said that they would only show us about a quarter of what they do. So if we're going to take last night and judge Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray as an entire offense in its totality, then we're doing the wrong things. I think things will progress. We'll get to see more. In week one, you'll know a little bit more about how they're going to run this offense.
One of the things that you saw, though, like you said, pushing the ball outside the numbers, that's what we kept saying over and over again. Very, very accurate. You never once saw him really throw the ball over the middle and set up. And for a guy who's a little bit shorter, that's one of the things that we talked about. And during the season, he's not going to have those open receivers. RC, you would know it. We're going to roll up and press on the outside and force him to throw it down the middle of the field where he might not be able to see as well.
Circling back to you, Mike Tannenbaum, I know you were the one who raised the concern about the shotgun. Well, again, we'll see what that turns into. Beyond that, what did you make of his first performance?
Oh, I was really encouraged because the ball came out naturally, very accurate, especially to his left for a right-handed quarterback. That's the test, is outside the numbers. So there's a lot of things to be encouraged by. But again, you know, he didn't see exotic defenses or blitzes. And not to make too much of it, but for the first pick overall, he only took 5 snaps under center and threw the ball. That's remarkable from a scouting standpoint. So that's a grade of incomplete. And again, what will defensive coordinators do, as you guys know, Bobby and RC, is they're going to take away your strength. So they're going to make him, they're going to put him in uncomfortable situations, and that's what he's going to have to answer is, can he stand in the pocket and deliver the ball consistently?
You know, the huge thing to me is this. Kyler Murray didn't run a 40, but everybody expected it to be Lamar Jackson-ish, who didn't run one as well. And we're talking about a guy with 4.4, low 4.4 speed that can throw the ball the way we saw last night. There's so much that goes into Lamar Jackson as a runner and what he can do in creating. Imagine having that kind of speed with the zip on the ball, the accuracy that we saw in some of those short, quick throws from Kyler Murray. I think if things go the right way and Cliff Kingsbury gets it lined up, Kyler Murray can be very successful as the Arizona Cardinals quarterback.
Look, if Kyler Murray was 6'2", we wouldn't have been having any of these conversations. He would have been considered a once-in-a-lifetime prospect. But to the point that you made, he didn't throw the ball over the middle of the field, and that's where the concerns are going to be with his height if it does become a problem.
It was very on brand for Kyler Murray. Everything we expected. Quick release, accurate, athletic. You saw all of those things in spades. Not under center yet, not down the middle of the field.
Dan, how impressed were you with what you saw from Kyler Murray last night?
As impressed as I can be. You know, 2 things that stand out, Greeny. One, how comfortable he looked. It did not look like a guy that was taking his first type of NFL snaps ever. Also, that he was backed up. He was on his own 2-yard line to start his NFL career, albeit the preseason, and just looked like he was out there in the backyard playing football. It was just very easy and natural for him. And then the second thing that, you know, you saw this on tape a little bit, but just the effortless for the ball to come out of his hands hot. You know, we've all kind of played the hot potato game, or we've got something in our hands, we want to get out of it. That's watching this kid throw the ball. The ball just comes out in an effortless, hot fashion where he's able to place it wherever he wants. It just looked really easy for him last night. And I understand the Chargers were very, very vanilla, but from the physical aspect, looked very easy for Kyler Murray.
Super quick, Danny, is the notion that he did not take a single snap from under center, did that surprise you? Does it concern you?
Not at all. That's who they're going to be. And don't forget, that's going to allow the zone read to be in play for this offense, which is only going to help David Johnson in the run game.
Can you do that, though? Can you do backed up in your own? As Mike Tannenbaum said, if they are in a regular season game and they've got the ball on whatever it was, the 3-yard line, they may not be in that offense. Would you be in that offensive set from your own, you know, backed up in your own end zone?
Absolutely. One, you're going to still hand the ball off 3 or 4 yards deep from the line of scrimmage, which is often what a handoff from underneath center is. And again, that's going to allow that zone read to be a part of their offense where either Kyler can keep it or it might hold an extra defender, and then the backed up aspect or the safety aspect with the run game won't be an issue. They're going to be in the shotgun. That's who they're going to be. They'll craft the offense around it.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.